I move to cite in contempt Ambassador Lacanilaw.
Last chance, hindi mo alam if nilabas sa Villamor si PRRD? Hindi mo alam?
Hindi po, Madam Chair.
Okay, there's a motion to cite you in contempt. I have to affirm. There being no contrary motion, we uphold the motion to cite Ambassador Marcos Lacanilaw in contempt.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm giving you the chance already kanina. Sabi ko nga, ayaw namin gamitin yung power to contempt dito, to cite in contempt, pero halata na nagsinungaling ka.
Nasa dokumento harap-harapan na po. Mahirap naman yung ganito, konting respeto po.
Sagot mo dito do not know. Hindi mo alam na hindi siya dinala sa judicial authority.
Yun hong certification ho ng DOJ ang
Kaisis ng certificate ng DOJ. Kaya tanong dito, competent judicial authority. Korte. Korte, ibig sabihin nito. So alam mo ba na dinala sa korte o hindi? RTC Pasay or RTC Paranaque?
Hindi ko po alam.
Hindi mo alam? Hindi mo alam?
Kasi tinatanong Opo. Ang ano ko nga po dyan yung certification niya. Ngayon yung regarding
sa certification, dinala ba sa husgado o hindi?
Hindi ko po alam.
Hindi mo alam? Kasama ka the whole time doon sa Hague?
Nandun ka sa...
Oy, magsabi ka lang dito or all under oath here.
Yes, ma'am.
So alam mo kung dinala siya o hindi?
Hindi ko po alam. Kasi hindi naman ako...
Hindi mo alam. Binantayan mo mula nung dumating mo lang sa Hong Kong, sa airport, dinala sa Villamor, dinala sa The Hague, kasama ko all throughout.
Opo.
Pag sinabi mo hindi mo alam, you are lying. You are lying. Nandun ka all the time Hindi mo alam na dinala siya sa korte? Hindi mo alam?
Hindi ko po alam, Mr. Senator.
May I clarify?
I think we should ask Attorney Delgra, what do you think of the answer given that he was not aware any information regarding the competent National Judicial Authority that he signed on to? Pwede bang mangyari yon, Attorney Delgra?
I join the observation of Senator Bato that Ambassador Lacanilaw is lying. Kasi all he needs to know is whether the former president was brought out of Villamor and brought to a local court. We don't have to skirt and hide behind a DOJ certification to attest to the fact as to whether he was brought to a local court or not. He was there all throughout, as he has in fact admitted. So all he has to do is hindi po inilabas yung former president to be brought to a local court. I think that would have been sufficient for him to say, but he keeps on saying that he does not know.
Kasi ang tamang sagot, no. Hindi po ba? Ang tamang sagot, no. At alam niyang no. Kailanman hindi dinala sa husgado. Tama po ba?
I agree with that, Madam Chair. The proper answer to this question would have been no.
Thank you, Attorney Delgra. Ambassador Lacanilaw?
Yes, ma'am. Still, ma'am, yung nasabi ko po.
You still didn't know, in spite of overseeing the entire operation for both the Interpol and the entire government of the Philippine Republic. Tama?
Yes, Madam Chair.
Hindi mo pa rin alam.
Last chance mo, Ambassador Lacanilaw, giving you the chance to say the truth.
Opo.
Hindi mo alam.
Opo.
Hindi mo alam na hindi siya dinala.
Opo.
Nasaan ka doon sa airport? Saan ka doon sa airport? Nandun ka sa picture?
Oo, doon ho sa tube.
Oo.
Tapos...
sa tube ka ba?
Oo, sa tube.
Sumalubog ka sa aeroplano, sa tube. Hanggang dinala sa Villamor, kasama ka.
Sa 250?
Oo.
Sa 250, umalis ho ako
Saan ka pumunta?
Doon sa likod, kasi meron hong waiting area doon sa likod.
Sa likod lang.
So, hindi na ho ako nag-intervene after nun
Hindi mo alam na hindi siya dinala.
Hindi po.
Madam Chair, I think this resource person is lying.
Yes, that seems clear. Secretary Remulla, you wanted to add to the policy.
Again, the form that was made that he was made to answer is an extradition form. That's why the requirements that it's asking for are questions about extradition. But this is a surrender. It's a very different process that happened.
Yes, we've heard that argument before. Thank you, Secretary.
Aside from the form, kinonfirm niya, NBC siya sinabi na hindi daw talaga niya alam na dinala sa korte o hindi.
And
Madam Chair.
I don't think they would have accepted him in the ICC if there was no certification from the DOJ at that time. Because the certification was acceptable to the ICC because the DOJ is deemed a competent judicial authority by the ICC. So you're not claiming to be,
Since
but
when
under the
did the
system,
DOJ become a judicial
no, under the
authority?
system of the ICC.
Justice Ascuna, I think I'll
Justice
need
Ascuna
to help
said,
here.
the Prosecutor General,
Inaatuna ng executive ang
No.
judicial power. Parang
Prosecutor-
malabo na to.
the prosecutor in the ICC setup is part of the court. And that's why they're considered competent judicial authority, if I can understand it
Pero
properly.
paalala
I think we
natin,
can ask Justice Ascuna.
ang saligang batas na sinumpaan natin, wala namang gano'n.
Yes, ma'am.
Court, maliwanag.
It's the understanding of the ICC I'm explaining, ma'am.
Ay, nakakatuwa naman to. Saan tayo makuuwi ng ganito? Ngayon, ang DOJ na ang korte. Ganon.
No, ma'am. No. It's just the understanding of the ICC. That the
Make up your mind. Sabi mo, you have judicial power.
No, we don't have judicial power.
National judicial
We don't put words into action that we're not really saying. What we're saying is that is the understanding of the
statement
ICC.
was made by your ASEC or USEC Clavano.
Yes, that's the understanding that the ICC has of the function of a prosecutor, because under their system, a prosecutor is part of the court, and thus competent judicial authority. That is the ICC's way
And the same
of treating.
prosecutor was in fact
prosecutor.
Filipino.
Well, to their understanding, it's competent judicial authority under the ICC.
Prosecutor na Pakistani English naging Pinoy.
Well,
Sure ka?
ma'am, they have a different way of looking at judicial authority in the ICC. That's why the court.
Tingin lang makikita mo, hindi naman Pilipino yung prosecutor nila, pambira naman.
Madam Chair, I just would like to advise Ambassador Lacanilaw that, alam mo, kami dito, hindi kami nagsasite in contempt porque ayaw namin yung sagot mo. Hindi po namin ugali yan dito. Kaya huwag kang maglala, hindi kita cite in contempt. Hindi ko magmumosyon na cite in contempt ka. Fair kami dito lumaban. Fair ang labanan dito. At hindi po kami mag-abuso sa aming power. Huwag kang maglala. Gusto ko lang. Kaya pinaulit-ulit ko. Kasi gusto ko lang talaga na magsabi ka ng totoo. Pero kung yun ang totoo as far as you are concerned, then okay lang sa akin yun. Sige lang. But hindi po kami abusado dito ha. Na ikakontempt ka kahit porque hindi ko gusto yung sagot mo.
I move to cite in contempt Ambassador Lacanilaw.
Last chance, hindi mo alam if nilabas sa Villamor si PRRD? Hindi mo alam?
Hindi po, Madam Chair.
Okay, there's a motion to cite you in contempt. I have to affirm. There being no contrary motion, we uphold the motion to cite Ambassador Marcos Lacanilaw in contempt.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm giving you the chance already kanina. Sabi ko nga, ayaw namin gamitin yung power to contempt dito, to cite in contempt, pero halata na nagsinungaling ka.
Nasa dokumento harap-harapan na po. Mahirap naman yung ganito, konting respeto po.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Maraming salamat, nagtitiisan tayo. Si ASEC Miko Clavano, sinabi noong March 13, ang naging role namin ay National Competent Judicial Authority to attest na lahat ng proper processes ay ginawa. Paano naman nangyari?
That certification that we made, which is acceptable to the ICC, because under their system, the prosecutor general is part of the court, or the main
Part of the
prosecutor.
ICC, but
the
it's
ICC
hardly a
court.
Filipino court. It's hardly a national court, Secretary.
It's an equivalent to them. For them, it's equivalent. That's why they accepted. If they accepted the turnover of the
It's not the
president,
same po.
it's not the same, but it was acceptable to them because that's how their system works.
Okay.
Alright mga kababayan, so magre-react po tayo ulit dito sa video po na nakuha natin kay Senator Amy sa isinagawang hearing po dyan sa Senate of the Philippines. Ito po ay patungkol po doon sa pagkakahuli po ni dating Pangulong Duterte. Okay, so ito ay mainit-init na balita mga kababayan dahil si Ambassador Marcos po ay na contempt po ni Senator Bato at ni Senator Amy dahil nga po sa pagsisinungaling neto ni Ambassador Marcos di umano dito sa pagkakadakip nga po ni dating Pangulong Duterte. So paulit-ulit po na tinanong siya ni Senator Bato at Senator Amy, pero paulit-ulit din po siyang nanindigan sa kanyang naging unang pahayag na wala po siyang alam o wala po siyang nalalaman. Hindi niya alam yung nangyaring pag-aresto po, pagbiyahe kay dating Pangulong Duterte sa Dahig. So ayan nga po, may record nga po at mahirap nga naman daw, sabi ni Senator Amy, na harap-harapan na walang respeto, no, dahil may pinanghahawakan naman pong ebidensya itong si Senator Amy, kaya hindi talaga sila naniniwala. Kaya eto, nagbago yung isip ni Senator Bato at pinakontempt niya nga itong si Ambassador Marcos. At ayan lamang po yung nangyari ngayon, ilang mga bahagi na nangyari dito sa ating hearing sa Senado. Ito ay highlights lamang, mga kababayan, hindi ito yung kabuuang video ng Senate hearing. So kumuha lang tayo ng mga highlights, clips dito at ating re-reactionan. So tingnan natin kung ano yung susunod kung mababawi pa ba itong pagko-contempt kay Ambassador Marcos o matutuloy ba ito. So ayan, antabayanan po natin yung mga susunod pang balita sa mga susunod pang hearing, or may update ba si Senator Bato mamaya pagkatapos na itong hearing na to sa Senado. So ayun lamang, kaya ka mako-contempt, mga kababayan, dahil sa hindi pagsasabi ng totoo. Yan yung mga grounds dyan, yung perjury na tinatawag, tapos yung pagiging disrespectful mo sa loob ng hearing sa loob ng Senado. So ilan yan sa mga dahilan para ikaw ay makontempt. So ayan po, yan naman po yung update natin ngayon dito sa ginawang hearing, at panoorin nyo po sa Senate hearing yung kabuoang video para mas maliwanagan kayo at maunawaan kung kayo ay may mga katanungan pa. Bisitahin nyo po yung Senate of the Philippines or yung page po ni Senator Amy Marcos sa Facebook. So muli, maraming salamat po. So itong video naman na ipinapakita natin ngayon, ito po yung pagpapatuloy po nung naging rally po, yung Peace Walk rally ng mga kababayan nating sumusuporta po kay dating Pangulong Duterte sa isinagawang 80th birthday niya kamakailan, no? Na isinagawa po yan sa Mindiola, at talaga pong dinaluhan po yan ng napakarami po nating mga taga-suporta na nagbigay po ng effort at pagpupugay po sa dating Pangulong Duterte. Ito po ay may kinalaman din po dito sa ating topic sa hearing na Bring Him Home, no? Yun po yung sigaw ng mga kababayan natin, kaya po nagkakasagawa po sila ng mga ganitong aktibidad sa iba't ibang sulok ng Pilipinas, at sinisigaw nga po nila na gusto nilang maibalik ang dating Pangulo dito sa ating bansa at dito siya litisin. Kung meron man siyang nagawang pagkakamali ay dito po sa ating sariling bansa at hindi sa banyaga. Okay, hanggang dito na lang muna, mga kababayan. Please comment down below kung ano yung opinion ninyo at ating talakayin sa comment section. Muli, maraming salamat at God bless po.